What's up, guys? Swift here, covering everything Chicago Bears with daily videos. There was some interesting information from Coach Eberflus during today's press conference, as well as some notes from practice and what to expect this Saturday night versus the Cleveland Browns. Let's get into it. Justin Fields will play on Saturday night, and so will Roquan Smith. Eberflus said he wants the starters to play 25 to 30 plays and said Justin Fields should be on the field for the entire first half. Other than potential risk for injury, I think this is very needed for our offense. We have a lot of young players, and these reps could prove to be very valuable. Obviously, the biggest thing you want from this game is all of your starters to come out of the game healthy. That being said, it will be exciting to see our starters on the field for more than a drive or two. This should allow them to build some momentum, and we will get tested versus a very good defense. According to our coach, he said he has talked to the Browns coach, Kevin Stefanski, and they also plan to play their starters as well. At least that's the plan going forward. Justin Fields remembers the Browns game well, as he was sacked 9 times in that one last year in his rookie debut. So seeing how our line holds up here will be a great test for these guys, especially the youngsters like Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins, and Larry Borom. Now, the plan is to play the starters for an entire half of football. That being said, it is important to remember that this plan could change at any time. There are a number of scenarios where the coaches could decide to pull these guys. If the Browns pull their starters, if someone gets injured, or even if the guys look really sharp. For instance, if we put together 3 scoring drives in the first quarter, even just a touchdown and 2 field goals, that's another situation where if I was the coaching staff, I might have seen enough. They will also remove some of the veteran guys early. No way I see Robert Quinn playing an entire half, and it'll be interesting to see how many snaps Roquan gets. He is still in the ramp-up period, so I expect his number of snaps to be limited. We also have some updates from today's practice and an injury and offensive line update. Today's practice was a great one for the defense, as both Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon intercepted passes from Justin Fields that got tipped. The offense did bounce back and look good. In particular, David Montgomery had a great day. Offensive line remains the same starting 5 we have seen in practice for the last week or more, and the same guys that started versus Seattle. Look for the starting line to remain the same for the Browns game this weekend as well. We have a Tavon Young injury update. He's been out of practice for a while and missed preseason action, so he's really hard to evaluate. His roster spot has to be in jeopardy, especially with Kyler Gordon locking down the nickel spot. Coach said that Tavon has been working with the trainers and in a pool for a while now, and they are trying to get him back on the field. He only said it was a lower body injury. In other news, Velus Jones Jr. did not return to practice today. There was some speculation that he left practice the other day due to cramps. Him not returning today definitely has me a bit worried, though. I am really excited to see Velus. Let's hope he's fine. With the coaching staff playing it really close to the chest on injuries, it makes it hard to know what is going on when a guy just misses a couple of days of practice. Speaking of guys missing time, David Montgomery apparently has a minor injury as well, which is why he was held out of the first 2 preseason games. I thought maybe the coaches just wanted to rest him, but he is suffering through something minor. Coach said he could get some time this week versus Cleveland, depending on how he feels later in the week. To me personally, I would maybe just lean towards getting Monty 100% for week 1. I don't need to see him in the preseason at all, to be honest. I expect Demo to have a big year. In case anybody watching missed my morning video today, we did cut the roster down to 80 players. The 5 players released were Daz Newsome, Julian Davenport, fullback Jake Bargas, Lakel London, and Bo Pete Keys. Daz Newsome has a lot of fans in Chicago. He has an awesome personality and has a lot of potential on the football field. His biggest problem right now is consistency and his hands. I wish Daz great luck, and I'm hoping he catches on somewhere else, maybe in Atlanta or Pittsburgh. Both of those places seem to love former Bears. Stay tuned, guys. I have a lot coming over the next few weeks. I will be bringing a lot of content to help you guys get through that 2-week stretch after the Browns game until we kick off the season versus the 49ers. I have some surprises coming, so look out for those. Hit that like button for me, and until next time, bear down.